Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you a full 5-year breakdown of how much it costs to run my MX-5 RF. I'll go through everything in detail, including servicing, insurance, tax, repairs, modifications, and I'll put all the numbers on the screen as well so it's easier for you to follow along. If you're thinking about buying an MX-5 or you're just interested to know how much it costs to run one, then hopefully you'll find this video useful. So let's get straight into it. So the car was bought in October 2020 for £16,500, and at the time the car done approximately 28,000 miles. So MX-5 prices can change throughout the year, so during the winter time you can expect the prices to drop slightly, but once summer comes round the prices can go up since they are more popular during the summertime. Servicing an MX-5 is quite straightforward and it can be reasonably cheap, especially if you do it yourself. However, I've not done any of the servicing myself as I prefer to get it done at a garage. Over the last 5 years I've used a combination of main dealers and independent specialists just to see how they are. But here's the 5-year cost. Year 1 was £215, Year 2 was £390, Year 3 was £199, Year 4 was £280, Year 5 was £440. The total 5-year servicing cost was £1,524. Nothing crazy, nothing unexpected, the car has been really reliable. So insurance will vary depending on your age, location, your driving history, and many other factors. I've been with Admiral for the entire 5 years and they've given me a really good price each time, and they also allow me to add any modifications I've done to the car as well. Year 1 was £520, Year 2 was £410, Year 3 was £370, Year 4 was £380, Year 5 was £360. The total 5-year insurance cost was £2,040. I'd say that insurance is a really good price considering it's a 2-seater sports car, and it's much cheaper than a lot of other sports cars out there. Road tax is nice and easy since the MX-5 has a fairly small petrol engine and it's quite efficient as well. For the first 3 years my tax was £155, last year it went up to £190, and then this year it went up slightly more to £195. This one will depend massively on the mileage that you've done. Over the 5 years I've done approximately 28,000 miles and I average roughly 30 to 40 miles per gallon. I've calculated the cost based on today's petrol price, so the total might be a little bit more than it actually was, but hopefully it gives you a rough idea. The average cost per litre is £1.35 times by 28,000 miles, and let's say 35 miles per gallon. The total fuel cost over 5 years is £4,909. For a sports car, it's really fuel efficient. The tyres and brakes are often the most expensive part of owning a sports car. So the car originally came with Bridgestone Potenza tyres from the factory, but I really wasn't happy with their performance. I decided to get a set of Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tyres, and I managed to find one on Facebook Marketplace which also came with these nice bronze alloy wheels, and I got these for £630. I've recently purchased a set of winter tyres and that cost me £600 including fitting. I'll be making a video on that explaining it in more detail, so if you want to check that out, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. So with the brakes, I've had to replace both the front and rear discs and pads. I managed to find a set of Brembo brakes which worked out cheaper than the original parts. These brakes cost me £360 and then £200 for the installation. So it's quite a lot of money spent on the tyres and brakes, but I would say these are the most important parts of a car to ensure that it stays safe. So the first one isn't really a repair, it's more of a prevention to make sure the car is maintained for the long term, and that was to get the underside rust protected, and that cost me £1,000. The second one is quite a common thing that happens with MX-5s, and that was the rear hub bushings, so I had to get those replaced last year, and that cost me £600. The last one is also a common issue, and that was the window regulator. So earlier this year in January, my passenger window actually failed, so it was stuck open halfway. If I wanted to, I could have ordered the parts myself and fitted it outside, but because it was really cold and I didn't want to be outside for too long, I just decided to get it done at a Mazda dealer. I also decided to get the driver's side done at the same time, just in case that one failed, and in total it cost me £300. Next we have the modifications, so this is where I've had a lot of fun with the car. Of course modifications are optional, but let's face it, most MX-5 owners will tend to change at least one thing on their car. I won't go into detail in terms of the modifications I've done to the car, but if that's something you'd be interested to see, then I'll make another video on that in the future. So here's the full 5-year cost all added up. Purchase cost £16,500, servicing £1,524, insurance £2,040, road tax £850, fuel £4,909, tyres and brakes £1,790, repairs £1,900, modifications £1,919. The total excluding the purchase price is £14,932. The grand total including the purchase price is £31,432. So that's my 5-year cost of MX-5 ownership. Honestly, it's been one of the most enjoyable experiences so far, and hopefully I'll have many more years to enjoy this car. A lot of modern sports cars tend to start from around £30,000, even for a brand new MX-5 or even something like a GR86, but when you buy a used car, you can save a lot of that money and put it towards the running costs for many years. If you're thinking about buying an MX-5, hopefully this video gives you a more realistic idea of the cost of ownership. If you found this helpful, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more MX-5 content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.